Okay, once your moving part is on the screen and you want to be able to move it over into closer to where it should be, let me just get this to work. So I want mine to slide, left and I would say down a few pixels. So we're going to use a command called slide. And the tricky part is that we need to find out the coordinates for where it should go. So when you use the slide, you have to use two numbers, and the numbers indicate the first number is moving right, and then the second number is moving forward. So in this case, I want to go left and I want to go down. So I'm going to have to use negative numbers. And then I used to think this was really hard because I'm not always that good with coordinates, but there's this nice feature down here which has these numbers that move as you move your cursor around the screen. And so if right here we can see is like 0, 0, or pretty close to it, it's very sensitive. If I move my cursor over here, it starts to give me at least a ballpark as to where it should be. So I'm going to just type in a couple numbers here that I might try, and it's probably going to take a little fooling around with the numbers to get it to work. So we're going to try this just to see if it's close. I'm going by these numbers, so let's try. Okay, so it's not perfect, but we at least, so I would fool around with these numbers a little bit, just, tweak them a little bit to get it into the right position. Don't worry right now about this white space you can see behind. We're going to fix that in a few steps. But one thing you should do is, the next thing I would do is I would go down a line and I would say, boat equals new sprite, and I would now use that URL and I would start sliding things into place. So I'm going to do that with the boat and the sun.